I think one thing that really helps me understand the power dynamic is that most of us are negotiating anxiety.
Oh, tell me about that.
When that is the frame, then I can understand why we're fighting so hard for what we want. So most of our wants are based on what will lower our anxiety. A great example would be in our house, you have less anxiety when things are all cleaned and put away. When I got married, I had less anxiety when things were messy because that felt familiar. So it really wasn't, are we fighting over how clean the space is? It was, we're fighting over whose anxiety is going to trump the other person's.
Like whose anxiety is going to get taken care of and whose anxiety is going to get abandoned.
Yes. Who's going to get soothed and who's going to have their anxiety grow? Because for me to clean the way that you wanted, my anxiety really did have to grow. And for you to be messy the way I wanted, your anxiety had to grow. And this is where the battleground happens in relationships, is we're fighting for our anxiety. Another example is so silly would be like temperature. This is so silly, but it represents so many different things. Is I get anxiety when it's too cold. You get anxiety when it's too hot. Like you feel uncomfortable, I feel uncomfortable. And these are where the power dynamics start to come to butt up, because we're fighting for our mental health. We're fighting for our sanity. And so there's a lot of times that we get desperate and frustrated. And then once we're triggered, once we're dysregulated in our nervous system, then we are no longer able to think of secret option C's, to find solutions that are outside of the box. We often get stuck in that rut of either your needs get met or my needs get met, or your wants get met or my wants get met, but not that we can find a solution where we can both get enough of our wants met.
So when you're talking about when the anxiety starts escalating, we go into the black and white thinking, A or B, it's either this or that. Either our house is boiling all summer long, or it's freezing and you can make snow cones inside of the house, right?
Yes.
And there's that like secret option C is the middle ground. It's like, what is the option that we can find where both of our anxiety about this is getting taken care of? Like, oh, I'm not dying of heat and you're not dying of freezing to death.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And like a great example for us in this specific example is that I was like, if you want to keep it colder, then I'll probably wear a bathrobe anytime I'm in the house, because that is a way to warm up. That also means I'm uglier in the house.
I think a better word is frumpy. But she's like,
I am frumpy.
Can you handle me walking around in a bathrobe all day long to suit that? And I'm like, I can. I can.
Yeah, and so I have,
because I know what's sexy underneath. I know about
I'm just gonna imagine what's going on down there. Yeah, I think so. The idea was that we found a system that was, I mean, we both compromised a little bit,
right?
But we also both found things that calmed our anxiety. Like I was like, I don't want to have to dress in winter clothes every day. I want to be able to dress for summer, but I want to be able to stay warm. And then you were like, I don't want to be sweating.
Yeah, and you use the word compromise, right? And so we're not oftentimes taught compromise. Again, going back to the black and white thinking, there's a lot of experiences in our childhood where it's like, there's only one winner, one loser.
Yes.
In life, it's one winner, one loser.
Yes.
I've had my mind blown at how many full-grown adults, like not even in a romantic relationship, but say full-grown adults, maybe we're in a working capacity and they can't figure out how to negotiate whatsoever.
Yes.
And they're constantly feeling powerless. And they're like, I'm getting run over. I'm like, no, you're not negotiating.
Yeah.
You have an ability to negotiate. There's not just either or.